everybody, it's Mia. So I do apologize that this video was uploaded very late. Go ahead and count back the days on when I uploaded my tutorial on this whipped cream, and that's about how long it's been since I've even looked at this thing. So the dry time was however many days ago it was that I uploaded the previous video. As you can plainly see, it held its shape very well. I am actually very impressed with that. I did notice that the cream did shrink just a bit. It's not as high as it was when I first applied it. One thing that I can say is that it looks really nice, like the texture of it, it really held it very well. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of pressure on this and see how well it is. It actually feels pretty firm. Not much different from, like, you know, just the regular, if you were to use Deco air dry clay like as is, minus all that water that we added to it. Safe to say that it hardens just about the same. There's just like a slight bit of squishiness or softness to it, but for the most part it stays pretty firm and it still holds its shape even though I'm applying all this pressure onto it. I'm really liking the fact that it stays pretty firm. Now to get down to the cabochons. I stuck this in, I would say maybe almost a minute after I applied the whipped cream onto this container. So I'm not sure if in between that time before I added the cabochons it dried up a little bit when I pushed them into the cream. But I'm gonna go ahead and test out whether or not they can stick well to this cream or not. So I'm gonna start with this crystal here. I'm just gonna push it. Oh boy, okay. That is a big no-no. But as you can plainly see, the rhinestone did not stick to it very well. And I'm gonna try this pearl. This one's actually stuck on pretty well, actually. And let's try the fabric. This one's also coming off as well. Oh, nope. It's stuck. It did lift up a little bit, but it's not that bad. As far as this one I kind of dug in a little bit more than the others, so I imagine that it would stay on pretty well. Yep, it's pretty stuck in there. What I can say about the rhinestones is that, I mean, I feel like the reason why this thing popped off is because I allowed the whipped cream, or the whipple that I applied onto this container, I let it sit there for a little bit too long prior to adding the rhinestones and my cabochons on here. So one thing I would suggest is to, like, as soon as you pipe out the whipped cream, apply your cabochons as quickly as possible, or even if you're doing like a bigger deco project, I would suggest doing little bits here and there of your deco project first prior to adding cabochons, because that would help reduce the risk of it falling off like this. But the upside to that is that we have, you know, E6000, super glue, so it's a really quick fix. It's not that bad, and at least it leaves an impression in there so you know exactly where it's supposed to be and how it was. Matter of fact, after this video I'm gonna go ahead and just super glue this back on and it should be no problem. I mean, overall, it's stuck on the case pretty well. It's not coming off, as you can see. I can lift the edge, but the rest of it seems pretty stuck on there. So I mean, like, you can drop it and all that stuff and I think it's gonna stay on pretty well. So for the most part, it's a pretty decent whipple cream to use for any deco projects that you have. As far as this method goes, this is the only, like, do-it-yourself whipple cream that I've done. I haven't tried other brands of air dry clay. I'm thinking about doing so sometime soon to kind of see if the different brands make a difference. I mean, I'm sure there's like a different level of quality between the brands of air dry clays, so that might change up the whole game. Overall, I really like the result and I definitely see myself using this method for my future deco projects. Thank you all so much for watching. I apologize for the super late upload. I know I should have uploaded it like maybe a day or two at least, right after I filmed the previous video, but life got in the way, so I hope you guys can understand. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. If you haven't already, follow me on my Instagram. I'm trying to post on there regularly, so you'll see like the latest news on my DIY projects and such. All the important links are in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye!